All right, man, I want to thank you for asking this on the forum. And I wanted to record this video for you just as a thank you for joining the forum. You guys are some of the first on here, which is just great. I'm hoping for big things for this. And so thank you for being on here. And I want to make sure that I take care of you guys. So here is what I want to show you. That Aryllic unit is going to use 5 volts that you're talking about. Now, we're looking at DC voltage of 15 to 22 volts to power this. So we obviously can't input 5 volts in here. So you are going to need some type of step-down converter. I'm going to be running a 19 volt power supply. I'm going to show you that. But let's go ahead and take a look, because I love this amplifier because it labels everything on the back. If you take a look, this says 15 to 22 volt input. And if you turn this around, in the exact same spot on the back are these 3 solder points. And you also see where it says DC in 15 to 22 volts. This is the solder points for this power unit, meaning one of these is going to be positive and one of these is going to be ground. So the easiest thing to do, plug up your power source in here, and once you plug this in, you're going to then take your multimeter and you're gonna start measuring these. Now I would measure them anyway, but that right there is actually 19 volts. So what does that mean? That means that, and you got to pay attention because sometimes there will be a negative here. That means you need to switch your negative and positive around. But that means this one is positive and this one is ground. So when you're running up your, when you're running your step-down converter, you're going to hook up the positive lead here and the ground here. You're going to need to solder those on. Now, one of the cheapest step-down converters, believe it or not, are these. And I actually have a video showing how to use this, how to step down using one of these. This is a USB 5 volts, and it says right on it, this one at least does, says 12 volts to 24 volts. So we know anything between 12 to 24 volt input in here will step down to 5 volts. This, by the way, was I think 10 or 20 cents from China. I bought a bunch of them and got them shipped over because they're great step-down converters and they're really, really cheap. Now I have an older video, I'm gonna link down below. It's not a great video, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it will teach you how to use something like this, which you can probably pick up at like the dollar store to run something like what you're trying to run. Now I will mention, just make sure that the input voltage is something that it can take, like this one, 12 to 24. Make sure it's something like that. You can probably pick one up for less than a couple bucks if you really look around. All right, I'll go ahead and link that. I hope this answers your questions. If you have any other question, just let me know. Thanks, guys, and I hope this helps.